I'm eating lunch at the Newcastle Cheese Shop, the Rat Trap, in lovely downtown Newcastle. I was filming this a minute ago, but a train decided to go by, and then a very loud truck. I don't always understand what Poetic is trying to say. Number one, he accused me of being a troll, and I am a self-admitted troll. The second thing is that he said that because I said I have an audience, he thinks that precludes me from being a member of the community. I'm not entirely sure how he arrives at that particular conclusion. The audience of most auditors consists of auditors and people who are interested in the community. My audience, I share with quite a few other auditors. I see the people who comment on my videos commenting on other auditors' videos. So I don't know why you would differentiate me from the community for pointing out that I have an audience. But okay. And then as far as any supposed contradiction between what I did with the death of that officer, I was actually acting as a journalist at that point, in my mind. I mean, feel free to disagree, but there was a newsworthy event. The funeral was covered by local news channels, by the press. It was... There was notifications in the Sacramento Bee and other area newscasters that it was happening. It was a newsworthy event. A random police interaction, someone getting pulled over, isn't, in my estimation, a newsworthy event. And the reason why I mentioned it was because I don't think that John Q. Public also sees it as a newsworthy event. If you turned on your evening news and you saw nothing but videos of people getting pulled over by the police with nothing happening, I'm sure you would be inclined to turn off the TV relatively quickly. And people are kidding themselves if they think that the views in this particular community are for the news. This isn't for news. This is at best activism, and at its most cynical, it's just drama. So, there you go. So if you think I wasn't acting as a independent journalist gathering content for a story when I was filming those segments for that video and putting them together and putting a narrative and filling people in on the background information on what was going on, well, I guess you can reasonably disagree, but I think that's much more of a journalistic approach to things than standing and videotaping an unknown police interaction without getting any facts or without anything interesting going on. So there you go. Reasonable minds can reasonably differ. I think I was. You can disagree. I guess that's kind of an eye of the beholder thing. But I have a sneaking suspicion that John Q. Public would find much more newsworthiness in what I did than in what a random cop watcher does, filming nothing going on. And I can base that on what actual news outlets do. If a news outlet is putting out content on it, it's probably newsworthy. Anyway, speaking of the Rat Trap, they make great sandwiches. I mean, they're not like fancy or anything, but a lot of meat, good quality meat, cheese, fresh bread, good stuff. I recommend it. Not terrible expensive. You can get their signature sandwich, the Rat Trap, for like $8. Throw in a drink, maybe $10. tip them because that's the nice thing. That's the polite thing to do. No, it's not against the law to not tip them. That's just a societal norm that we kind of expect. And if you don't do it, society thinks of you as an asshole. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.